Many young children prepare to return to the classroom even as they remain ineligible to get vaccine for COVID. Safety protocols schools districts they have rolled out as the Delta variant surges.
San Diego moves one step closer to banning ghost guns. The new ordinance passed today.
And restaurants with outdoor dining parklets get more time to bring them into compliance. The action the city started taking today to make sure they're up to code in time.
ABC 10 News at 6 starts now.
With some San Diego County students already back in the classroom and many others soon to follow, local doctors say the best way to protect them is for everyone to get vaccinated. Good evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. As the Delta variant rages and young children remain ineligible for the vaccine, many parents are concerned about sending their students back to school safely. Our ABC 10 News anchor Vanessa Van Hefty checked in with districts about what they're doing to protect students.
This mom of two anxious to send her kids back to school when COVID rates are raging.
I am concerned. I'm willing to allow my kids to go to school, but to follow whatever protocols the school district thinks is safe with masks and distancing.
Her children under the age of 12 are not eligible for the vaccine. Just 2 weeks into the start of school, Sweetwater Union School District is reporting now 58 new confirmed COVID cases as of Monday. A district spokesperson confirming with the Delta variant on the rise, new rules are in place. Staff with proof of vaccination were exempt from masks when not around students. Now, due to the variant, all staff, regardless of vaccination status, are required to wear masks. The district saying the variant is on the radar and they will continue to monitor. Of its 36,000 students, 300 have opted for stay-at-home virtual learning. Poway Unified will start its first day August 18th, offering multiple learning options, including fully in-person learning, which 98% of families have chosen, and 2% doing virtual learning. The district says the variant surge has not changed protocol. Sharpry Steely Medical Group Dr. Jotu Sandhu says vaccination with those who are eligible is key to keeping kids safe.
Every person's vaccine status is going to trickle down into the safety of their children.
The virus has shown low numbers of issues for young students. Dr. Sandhu says the variant should be taken seriously.
It's upwards of 1,000 times more transmissible than COVID alpha.
Vanessa Van Hefty, ABC 10 News.
And we are still waiting to hear back from San Diego Unified on any updated back-to-school protocols with the recent surge in COVID cases.
And there were more than 1,000 new COVID cases reported in San Diego County today. We will cross another threshold this week as the county is now just under 300,000 total cases since the pandemic began. The county didn't report any new deaths from the virus. Another major employer on the West Coast just issued a vaccine mandate for its employees. Today, Kaiser Permanente said all employees and physicians have until September 30th to be fully vaccinated. The health system is allowing for medical and religious exemptions.
More Americans appear to see the Delta variant's surge as a sign to get vaccinated. The CDC says right now an average of 662,000 shots are being given every day. That is the highest in nearly a month. In the meantime, California is one of 5 states that account for nearly half of all new COVID cases reported in the U.S. over the past week. That's according to data from Johns Hopkins University. Florida is the epicenter of the pandemic with close to 20% of those new infections.
It's absolutely so tragic. Not only have we had the highest number of cases, we've also had the highest amount of hospitalizations that we've had since the 23rd of July last year.
In a new report, the CDC says 99.9% of those breakthrough cases in vaccinated people have not led to hospitalization or death.
Nearly half of all Californians are once again under a mask mandate. San Francisco and several Bay Area counties reimposed their mandates today, joining Los Angeles and Sacramento counties. The mandates come as the highly contagious Delta variant continues to surge. San Diego is now the most populous county in the state without a mask mandate. Instead, county leaders are following the CDC's guidance, and they are just recommending that everyone wear masks inside public places, regardless of vaccination status.
The White House is urging state and local governments to help keep renters in their homes. The president wants them to use the Emergency Rental Assistance Program and money from his American Rescue Plan to help prevent evictions. This comes after the federal eviction moratorium expired over the weekend. Today, the White House said the CDC was unable to find legal authority to revive that moratorium. An estimated 11 million Americans are late on their rents. San Diego renters are still protected. The county's eviction moratorium expires August 14th. The state's moratorium is in effect until October 1st.
San Diego City Council moved one step closer to banning so-called ghost guns in the city. The council passed the first step of a new ordinance targeting non-serialized firearms. ABC 10 News reporter Adam Rakusin looks at what will change and why gun advocates are pushing back.
Yes, that passes 8-1.
With almost every San Diego City Council member saying yes, the city took a step forward in its effort to get ghost guns off the streets.
This ordinance will prohibit people from exploiting those loopholes in our gun violence prevention laws.
Marty Von Wilpert is the council member behind the effort. The Eliminate Non-Serialized Untraceable Firearm, or ENOUGH ordinance, makes it illegal to have, buy, sell, receive, and transport non-serialized firearms and firearm parts within San Diego.
We are going to require that every lower frame or receiver is actually pre-serialized, so that when it's purchased, we know who purchased it.
Before the vote, a San Diego Police Department presentation noted in 2018, the department seized an average of 4 ghost guns per month. In 2020, that number jumped to 17. So far this year, the department's recovered more than 250 ghost guns. In April, Justice Bolden was killed and 4 others were shot by a man who used what police say was a ghost gun.
Many of us have grown tired of thoughts and prayers being the only response that is offered when there are gun tragedies in our community.
The lone no vote on the council came from Councilmember Chris Cate.
This law does nothing to prevent mass shootings. This law does nothing to hold criminals accountable. This law does nothing to make us safer.
Cate's feelings were echoed by the head of the San Diego County Gun Owners PAC.
So for those law-abiding citizens who purchased a kit legally, now with the passing of this ordinance, as soon as it goes into effect, owning that kit will now make that person a criminal.
But gun safety advocates say this ordinance closes a loophole in the current law.
The issue of ghost guns will only continue to get worse, and local actions are critical in saving lives.
Adam Rakusin, ABC 10 News.
The ordinance will come to the full city council for a second reading on September 14th before going into effect.
Several parts of San Diego County are under an advisory right now as another heat wave grips our region. Our meteorologist Angelica Campos is here with how high those temperatures are expected to get tonight.
Well, Steve, we could see 90s, we could see triple digits, and we have a heat advisory for inland communities as well as our mountains until 8 p.m. Wednesday. For the deserts, the temperatures could reach 115 to 120, and that is why you see a different color. That's the excessive heat warning until 8 p.m. Right now, the temperatures are back down to 92 degrees in Escondido, 92 in Ramona, but we did have 100-degree temperatures, not just in one place, in at least 4 cities around the county. And of course, I'll have a list of what those areas were coming up in our 7-day forecast. For tomorrow, we'll see temperatures around 80 at the coast, inland 94 degrees, mid-90s also in the mountains, with temperatures being as high as into the triple digits. We'll have much more in your 7-day.
Look forward to that. Angelica, thank you. You can stay on top of the heat right where you live with the ABC 10 News app. Find it for free in the App Store or on Google Play.
San Diego police released body camera video of a deadly police shooting from just over a week ago in the Talmadge neighborhood. Officers were chasing Jesus Valletta after a man was found shot several times on University Avenue. At one point, officers were running after Valletta in a fast food drive-through lane.
Don't move! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Drop the gun! Get on the ground! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Don't point it at me! Drop the gun!
The still image of the body camera video shows Valletta's gun that he dropped and then picked back up again. The chase continued for a few more seconds when Valletta falls to his knees with his back to the officers. He was still holding the gun when 3 officers opened fire. Police say they found other guns in Valletta's car that connected him to a shooting at Belmont Park earlier that day. Officers say they were all ghost guns. 3 other men were also in the car and were arrested.
Jury selection is underway in the retrial of a North County man whose attempted murder conviction was overturned. Roberto Flores was found guilty in 2017 of hitting an Oceanside police officer with his car and sentenced to 29 years to life in prison. The officer, Brad Hunter, recovered from life-threatening injuries but was forced to retire for medical reasons. In 2019, an appeals court overturned Flores' conviction, saying his original attorney violated his Sixth Amendment rights by not pursuing the defense he wanted. Flores is now being retried on attempted murder charges. He faces 20 years to life if convicted again.